Sister wives. Meri's boyfriend raises red flags in new interview. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my shocking news channel. Sister Wives star Meri Brown has gone from one extreme to the other ever since this TLC reality star introduced Amos Andrews as her new boyfriend last week. Just recently, she said that she was thinking about dating. But now we learn she's been dating this guy since October. So, this Friday night during her live online venue, she's kissing this new guy for all to see. But as this interview rolled along, red flags emerged, although probably not in the way you might expect. Sister Wives. Meri Brown throws Amos Andrews to the wolves. Meri Brown sat beside Amos Andrews as her best friend Jen Sullivan interviewed the two. Most people who are familiar with Jen as Meri's best friend, just love her. She is the friend who had some airtime on Sister Wives last season. Jen is also the kind of friend that everyone wants. She has Meri's very best interest at heart. During this interview, the duo of besties just about grilled Amos. But he seemed to be a good sport about it all. So, it was like an indoctrination for the poor guy. Jen read him a disclaimer before he could say a word. She warned that everything he says or does will likely end up online, or in the tabloids, like it has for all the sister wives. He also learned that dating Meri drags him into the spotlight because of the Sister Wives show, and that things can turn out distorted, and rumors often start. Anyway, Amos, who describes himself as a private guy, was ready to roll. And roll he did, even when things got confusing for him. You have to check out what Meri and Jen did to Amos at one point during this interview. Sister Wives fans got that Meri seemed to throw a jab at Robyn Brown in a big way. You can read about that here on Soap Dirt. He looked a bit perplexed as several private jokes between Meri Brown and Jen Sullivan played out. Then they got into what's been in the headlines recently about Meri's new guy. The floodgates open for Meri's new man. A recent report surfaced online with headlines saying that Amos was married 4 times. It also said that he filed for bankruptcy. But if that is all they can dig up on him, he's one lucky guy. But when Jen questioned him about how many times he was married, it wasn't 4. Amos said 3 times, so apparently that report was wrong. But the Sister Wives family knows all about this stuff, and Meri seemed to laugh it off. When she asked Amos about the bankruptcy, well, that was 25 years ago, he said. Meri Brown piped up to say that she too filed for bankruptcy decades ago. Sister Wives fans didn't need or want to hear that stuff. Viewers of the Sister Wives series don't care about that stuff. After all the uproar over the treatment of the wives on the show, Amos's marriages and bankruptcy seem rather mundane. But then Meri and Jen got into the red flag territory with Amos. Sister Wives. Red flags fly for new guy. Amos looked like a pretty easygoing guy as Meri Brown and Jen Sullivan got rather silly about some topics. After that report on marriages and bankruptcy came out, Sister Wives fans might have thought red flags were flying around Amos. But they weren't. The red flags flew all right, but this time for Meri Brown. Yes, the Sister Wives celeb is the one the flags hovered over. After she told him that she was in a 3-decade-long polygamous marriage, he was taken back a bit. But he's still with Meri many months later after hearing her backstory. But he did admit when she first told him, some red flags popped for him. Today, he is going strong with Meri Brown, and while the word love isn't tossed around yet, fans say it feels like it's on the way. So, who knows, maybe another wedding will grace the Sister Wives screen when the TLC series returns with a new season. Sister Wives fans watched as Kody Brown became the butt of several jokes from one ex-wife, and now it looks like another one may be following suit. Fans of the TLC series recently got on Christine Brown's case after another dig at Kody popped up online. Now it looks like Meri Brown is finding the time to jab at her ex-husband as well. Viewers of the series think it is time for the ex-brides to enjoy their new lives. But, to do that they need to leave Kody behind instead of letting him live rent-free in their head. Sister Wives. Kody Brown not finding it easy. Kody Brown sat for an interview recently, and he admits he's still trying to navigate after 3 divorces. Many Sister Wives fans think he's having the toughest time with losing Christine Brown. This assumption probably comes from him talking so much about her. However, several of Kody's comments are very negative. Robyn Brown tried to curtail his comments about his ex-wife during a recent Sister Wives episode. So, his only wife left may be getting fed up with Kody's preoccupation with the wife who left him first. It was also easy to see that Kody was uncomfortable in the last Sister Wives episode. He made comments as he watched clips of Christine's wedding. But Kody isn't the only one having a hard time shaking off the past. It looks like his ex-wives don't find it easy to just let him go as well. Meri Brown rattles Kody. While Christine Brown got some good digs in at Kody since she's left, Meri Brown shocked fans recently with one of her own. Plus, she used her new boyfriend, Amos Andrew, to do this. While she never mentioned the Sister Wives patriarch while jumping into a little skit, fans caught on right away. Although some think it's more of a dig at both Robyn and Kody's bizarre moves lately and not him alone. During Meri's online show, Friday with Friends, she introduced Amos to her fans. He sat with his new girlfriend during some pretty silly interactions between her and Jen Sullivan, Meri's best friend. It seemed like the two best friends were in on this, but Amos looked like he didn't have a clue as to what they were doing. This is what happened. As Amos answered a generic question, Meri covered his mouth and said you can't say that. All he said was, circle, which was his answer to Jen's question. This was the mirror image of what Robyn did to Kody on Sister Wives. Robyn covered his mouth while he was making comments during the wedding special. Meri carried it even further. She did exactly what Robyn did the next time she tried to make Kody shut up. Meri Brown smashed her face into Amos and kissed him. She came at him so hard that he was thrust backward. This caused both Meri and Jen to laugh hysterically. But it left Amos looking a bit stunned. It was as if he had no idea what just hit him. So, Meri Brown has a little bit of Kody and possibly Robyn in her head. Sister Wives. Christine Brown launches new dig at ex-hubby. We have all seen Christine Brown, along with David Woolley with their ode to nachos a while back. That was a jab at Kody Brown as far as fans were concerned. Kody once revealed to the Sister Wives fans that years ago, a much younger Christine eating nachos grossed him out. So, David Woolley joined his then-fiancée in a nacho feast, showing that he was loving it, not despising it as Kody once did. Now, fans think Christine is throwing another dig toward her ex-husband. Once again, if it is a jab, David Woolley helps his now-wife with the picture below. Fans think this is a play on what Kody said a while back. He suggested that 4 wives aren't always beer and Skittles. So, check out what David is holding in the pic above. It appears this sends a message to Kody that life is full of beer and Skittles for the man who married Christine Brown. So, there you have it. It seems Janelle Brown is the only one not making a dig at her ex-hubby today. But another season of Sister Wives is in the works, so a lot can happen between now and the time the new episodes of the TLC series roll out. Who knows, maybe Kody Brown will get some rent-free space in Janelle's head as well down the line. Sister Wives star Meri Brown did something that has Robyn Brown written all over it during a live interview this week outside of her TLC series. At first, jaws dropped, but then it became so obvious that she was doing her best rendition of Robyn in one of her most memorable scenes this season. Sister Wives. Meri Brown mocks Robyn Brown using new bow. What the first wife of the now-defunct Sister Wives family did was certainly a surprise. Meri Brown's setting was her Friday with Friends show. But this week, the format was different. Her BFF Jen Sullivan interviewed both her and her new boyfriend, Amos Andrews. At one point, Meri pulled a real Robyn move, and Jen broke out in hysterical laughter. But it looked as if Amos had no idea what was going on as his new girlfriend made a few moves on him. These turned out to be the same moves Robyn Brown made on Kody Brown last season that riled up Sister Wives fans. Amos didn't seem to have a clue that he helped Meri Brown mock Robyn and Kody Brown in a scene from the Sister Wives show. While neither Jen nor Meri said anything about it, fans got the private joke. Robyn's famous scene gets do-over. Jen interviewed Amos and Meri, but the two ladies became silly, as they often do during this venue. Amos seemed like a good sport, despite being an outsider in some private jokes between the two. Jen asked Amos all kinds of questions, including if he was a relative of the Sister Wives star, Kody Brown. That was a big no on his part. But then he was asked a very generic question and suddenly Meri made a Robyn move on Amos. Remember, during the Sister Wives wedding special when Robyn grabbed Kody's face. At the time, Robyn caught him about to say something that sounded negative about Christine Brown. Then during another scene, Robyn smashed her lips into Kody to shut him up again. Well, it looked like Meri took a page out of Robyn's book just as Amos was about to answer a question. Jen asked him to name his favorite shape. He thought a minute and said, circle. That was such a strange question because fans weren't interested in knowing that. But it seemed to be a cue for Meri Brown, who broke out in a Sister Wives scene. Just like Robyn Brown did on Sister Wives, Meri covered her boyfriend's mouth. She told him that he couldn't say that. Next, she slammed her face into his and planted a long kiss on his lips, again, just like her co-wife. She was so forceful, that she even pushed Amos back into his chair. She also repeated, "You can't say that," much like what Robyn Brown did during her scenes of shutting up Kody Brown. Sister Wives. Meri Brown introduces Amos Andrews. Meri's skit came right off the Sister Wives screen. Her mimicking behavior looked like she was making fun of Robyn and Kody Brown. But besides that, Meri let fans get to know her new guy. Fans learned that Amos Andrews was married 3 times, not 4, as the original reports noted. They also learned that 25 years ago, just like Meri Brown, he claimed bankruptcy. But no one, including Meri, Jen, or the Sister Wives fans cared about that report. The only thing it proved was that Meri's new guy is like millions of other Americans. There's nothing unique about having a bankruptcy and a few marriages under his belt. But when she made her quick and forceful move on an unsuspecting Amos, fans knew right away what this was. This was too coincidental for it not to be an ode to Robyn Brown's treatment of her husband. Sister Wives fans saw the scene recently on the show. And now Meri Brown carried it off the TLC campus and onto Fridays with Friends. But, she pulled it off quite nicely, leaving her BBF in stitches and her new guy a bit puzzled. What do you think about this video? Please told on comment box, also subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching this video.